As cameras have become smaller and lighter, we've entered a whole new realm of photography possibilities. In fact, some of them can't even fly. It's no surprise that drones have become more popular than ever before. They provide new perspective and tell stories otherwise not visually accessible. For the first time, drones have allowed people to visualize social division, injustice, and climate impacts that have gone unseen for too long. There are a ton of regulations, keep in mind, especially when it comes to commercial purposes. For personal purposes though, it's okay, but make sure you have an FAA permit. Even though drones can fly over 2,000 feet, by law you can only fly them 400 feet above ground level. So aerial cinematography is an effective way to change how people view a community that other communities would often look down upon, by showing different angles that humans would not normally be able to view. As one flies as a bird, a higher perspective is created that helps people appreciate new angle. For example, in a Good Morning America segment tagged Game of Drones, in which Eric Chang from DJI, a company that produces drones for filmmaking, got an amazing aerial shot of an erupting volcano in Iceland that was way too dangerous for any human to go near. The footage was beautiful, it looked like a nature documentary, and it was captured from a very safe distance, nearly a mile away. When we flew right over it, it was hot, said GMA meteorologist Ginger Z. In fact, drones is an incredible and new developing field in aerial cinematography. What had to be done with expensive cranes and helicopters can now be done within the palm of your hands. Drones are becoming more popular than ever before. They provide a new perspective and tell stories about subjects like erupting volcanoes that could not otherwise be safely told. In an interview with City Lab Seattle photographer Johnny Miller, whose work is taking him to South Africa, he stated, "Drone photography is an interesting field because it affords people a new perspective on places they thought they knew. Humans have this amazing ability to think we know a situation, having seen it so many times from the same perspective. It becomes routine, almost even a pattern. When you fly, you totally change that. I live in a city that many look down upon because they may have driven through these streets and seen homeless old buildings, empty mines, and underdeveloped areas. I myself didn't realize the beauty around me until I looked to the skies with my drone. I thought I knew Lake Elsinore. I had seen it every day, and I had heard how people referred to the city as Lake Elsinore. Then my routine changed when my eyes rose up and looked at Lake Elsinore from high above the ground. I saw a sparkling lake, green trees, and present-day drawings in colorful paint. I found beauty that I had been walking through every day and had never noticed before. Flying totally changed my perspective, and it can change yours too. Aerial cinematography by drone can change how we see the developing cities and beauty that lies along the bird's eye view. Flying my drone above the city that has created within me a love for the greens and blues and yellows that I couldn't see before. I've heard it and said that the only way to truly change the world is empower people to create a permanent change. Drone footage is the only beginning, but it will empower people with a visual knowledge of their world and help change it for the better. And I am personally looking forward to learning more about perspectives via aerial cinematography and producing my own mini movies in the future.